Good afternoon. I'm Bethany Lay, Vice President for Advancement, and I have been asked to share President Smith's deepest regret that she is not able to be here today. To make this campus and this fourth building a reality for the community and the college has been a passion of hers. Her daughter is having emergency surgery today, and I know you will agree that by her side is exactly where Dr. Smith needs to be. But I assured her we would have a fabulous event that would make her proud, and we would share the excitement with her through pictures, and so that's what we're going to do. I also have the pleasure of expressing welcome and appreciation to those that have joined together to make this day possible. I want to say, students, you are the why and the reason for this occasion. Our faculty and staff, college leadership, and fellow Vice Presidents Sissy Holt, Dr. Darrell Lampley, Joni Lennig, and Tammy Boren. Our Columbia State Community College Foundation board members, our current and former board members, and I want to give a recognition to someone that's known very well in this community, our immediate past board chair, Mike Alexander, and our past board chair, Mayor Ken Moore. We have with us today TCAT Dixon President Laura Travis and her staff. We have our Tennessee Board of Regents, Chancellor Flora Tidings, and Dick Tracy, and Gwen Bean, and probably some others that I haven't seen yet. That's also the error of being the one to make welcome, so forgive me if I have overlooked. We have our Tennessee Higher Education Commission to thank Dr. Stephen Gentile and all of those at the commission. And we have our state delegation, Senator Jack Johnson, Senator Joey Hensley, Representative Sam Whitson, Representative Gino Bulso, Representative Jake McCalman, Representative Todd Warner, and we thank them for their ongoing support. And I can't say that without thinking about former Representative Charles Sargent and how happy he would be about today. And Nancy, thank you for coming today. And Charles and Nancy have grandchildren that are attending Columbia State. And so talk about planting a tree, right? Charles definitely did that. I also want to say thank you to Senator Marsha Blackburn. I think someone from her office was here, and Senator Bill Haggerty, Congressman Mark Green, Steve Albrooks, I think I saw you there, Steve, and Congressman Andy Ogles. All of our delegations, whether they're Williamson County or not, they are very supportive of Columbia State and what we are trying to accomplish. Of course, we have City of Franklin people here, our alderman, our Mayor Ken Moore, staff, and Mayor Moore, we appreciate you and Linda and your ongoing support and time that you've given us through the years. We have our county commissioners and County Mayor Rogers Anderson to thank. Along with our K-12 school system, Williamson Inc., I think I saw Matt Largen come in, Franklin Tomorrow, and other partners in our various initiatives. And for this beautiful facility, Bauer Askew Architects, another fabulous jewel in the crown, Horror Construction, Vernant Landscaping, and ABM Keith Thomas, and our own facility services, Bobby Toothaker, Tammy Rawson, Director of Special Events. I also very much want to give a shout out to Dr. Shauna Jackson. And you all, she may be president of Nashville State now, but she put green on today. And we still claim her. So thank you so much for being here. That just really made our day. And the list is long, and I could go on, and many of you have dedicated numerous hours to this effort. But if you are here, you are part of the success. All of us here today, we are what puts community in our college's name. So please note that your program highlights some of the special spaces in this building and the supporters that make it happen. I want you to make sure to visit the Pam Stevens and Tim Kolthoff Innovation Lab. Pam Stevens and Tim, we thank you so much. And Pam currently serves as one of our very active foundation board members. And you will thoroughly enjoy seeing what's going on in the Innovation Lab. Visit the Jackson IT Center, and both of these are on the upper level. And also a must visit is the FIZ, the Flexible Instructional Space, on the lower level. So please note the FIZ supporters that are in the program and check out the time-lapse video of the construction that's showing on the screen in the FIZ. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce someone who has worked many hours to bring the building and the programs to where they are today. And he probably wore out at least one good pair of boots walking the site. Dr. Darrell Lampley, Vice President of Williamson Campus and External Services, to tell you about some of the special features in this building.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for coming out today. This is a joyous day for Columbia State. I've often been asked, what's the justification for another building? What's the purpose? And the answer is pretty simple. We ran out of space. So all of you are familiar with the growth of Williamson County. Well, that's correlated with the growth of this campus. It's no secret that Columbia State is one of the primary choices for higher education for Williamson County graduates. In fact, we were the #1 choice up until University of Tennessee started winning football games. Not much we can do about that, but I digress. So I'll give you some numbers. In 2019, the 3 buildings that you see there was built for 2,000 students. Well, we had 2,400 students enrolled in that semester. How did we cope with that? We converted every seminar room to a classroom. We converted the dance studio to a classroom. We converted a workforce computer lab to a classroom. We even converted a very large closet to a lab for anesthesia tech. So this building is going to help alleviate those issues quite well. We're going to have over 300 classroom seats, over 100 student engagement seats, and some other amenities. We've talked about the FIZ. The FIZ can work either as a large lecture hall or a theater, which we currently don't have on this campus. The Innovation Lab has some really high-tech equipment, and if you don't go anywhere else today, please go into Innovation Lab. Thank you, Pam and Tim. This is going to be an area where students can explore and create objects. I'll leave it at that, and you can explore it as well. We've not had an arts lab on this campus until this building was complete, hence technology and arts and technology, rather. Some other amenities that we hope to have very soon. To your left, this area over here, we're going to create a walking trail. We're going to put in some areas where students can hang hammocks, and we're also going to put in the Frisbee golf course. Another feature that this project brought to this campus was the ability to partner with a sister institution that we've not done before on campus. And I'll let President Laura Travis come speak about that. TCAT Dixon is our partner here today.
Thank you, Dr. Lampley. And we are excited to be here today. It is such a wonderful opportunity to be able to partner with Columbia State. In 2001, TCAT got a phone call from the healthcare leaders in Williamson County expressing a need for assistance in training nurses, especially LPNs for the long-term health care facilities. And our first statement was, we don't have the space. And Columbia State at that time allowed us to use some space that they had to get started in that nursing arena here in Williamson County, and it's been a wonderful partnership since that time. We're excited about this new opportunity here on this beautiful campus. Beginning in May, we'll be offering our practical nursing and digital graphic design programs here. Both are one-year programs. We're excited for the future. We're excited for our students and for the partnerships that they'll have to continue their education as well if they choose to with Columbia State. Thank you.
Thank you, President Travis. This was the point that President Smith was going to speak, and I know she is totally heartbroken because she does have a great passion for this campus and this community. She often speaks about the future that this college is going to have here in Williamson County. It's hardly a week goes by we don't talk about another building. There's not one on the plans yet, but we've talked about the master plan for 8 buildings here. So you must understand that what you see before you is the result, totally the result, of the vision of Janet Smith and the resolve to get it accomplished. So I think it'd be appropriate to give her a round of applause. I give the floor back to Bethany.
Chancellor Tidings, would you be so kind as to join me at the podium so we can make this official, right? So, Chancellor Tidings and I would also like to invite Mr. Glenn Bean to come up here. Now, Glenn, this presentation that Chancellor Tidings and I are about to do, it's all President Smith, but we're going to do it for her, okay? So Mr. Bean is project manager and has served for many years at Tennessee Board of Regents. And he recently announced his retirement. And Gwen, you've been an integral part of Columbia State's facilities development. And Dr. Smith has valued your work and your determination, your partnership, and your friendship. And she cannot let you attend this opening without saying thank you, and to make sure that you know that you have made a difference. Do you want to say anything, Glenn? You good?
I'm good. Just thank you to everybody that has made this happen. It's 1,000 decisions that are made by hundreds of people to try to make a difference in the community, and we very much appreciate the opportunity to be able to do that and to be a part of this wonderful campus, this wonderful building, and the whole process of educating our students here in Williamson County. So thank you all for letting me do my passion. Thank you.
Thank you, Bethany. And what Gwen didn't say is today is actually his last day. I said, are you looking forward to tomorrow? And he said, I'm looking forward to 4:30. So he is truly going to be missed at the system office. He's going to be missed here in Williamson County because Gwen has been a part of all of the buildings that have happened here on this campus. And so we truly are indebted to him. Also, I would like to again recognize Dick Tracy and Alicia Fox, who was our CFO from the system office. The two of them are instrumental in what has happened here. Dick was actually the one that negotiated the land. In the very beginning, he spent a lot of time here walking this land with many people that were involved in it. What you see on this campus is about $90 million invested by the state of Tennessee, this community, and the college and the money that they've raised that have been put here. Dr. Jackson was instrumental in making that happen in the beginning, and of course we did pluck her away from you and take her into Nashville so that she could run that little college there in the middle of Nashville. Dr. Smith and the fantastic work that she has done, it is her vision. This has been her vision and her passion to make this happen. I can remember the very first board meeting, one of the first that I attended was here at this campus when we just had the one building. And so it is amazing to see how far we've come and what you've made happen over time. I'd like it if all of the individuals that are a part of Columbia State, please raise your hand and let's just see all of the people that have brought this campus into reality. All the students, are there students here today? Thank you for being a part of this campus, for growing here with us. It is a phenomenal institution, and it does rival any university, not just in the state of Tennessee, but in this country. And so the quality of the education that happens is number one. It cannot be replicated. The individuals here that run it, Dean, we are so proud to have you here now doing what you do. Bethany, thank you so much. We are just very appreciative to how well things happen here in Williamson County. Thanks to each of you for being here today.
And Dr. Tidings, did you see that look of relief on Dick Tracy's face when Dr. Lampley said no building in the works right now? We saw that. So after we cut the ribbon, please make your way inside. There are refreshments on this middle level, just inside the doors to the right. And then to the left, we will place the ribbon so that you can go by and sign the ribbon, and it will be a keepsake for the history of the college. And please take your time, just visit, take a tour, and look at our new learning space.